Hello guys, welcome back to Gasha Gardeners. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to turn one onion into 4 to 6 onions. So, what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you the steps on how to plant onions, okay? So the first thing you want to do is to get an onion like the one I have here. Then the next thing you want to do is to peel it. I'll fast forward there. Now that we have our onion here, what you want to do is you cut it into 4 to 5 segments. And when you're cutting the segments, make sure that each segment has a part of these small roots here. So I'll skip to the part where I cut them, if they're already cut. So I decided to cut my onions into 4 parts. As you can see, each part has a small tiny bit of root there so that the plant can grow. So now what we want to do is we're going to take these parts to the farm. So we're just going to take a bowl, put the pieces there, then we're just going to go to the farm. Let me fast forward that. So guys, this is where we're going to plant our onions. So what you want to do is first you're going to dig just a small hole, not a very wide one and not very small, just one that can fit your onion. And you're going to take your onion plant while cutting. You're just going to put it roots facing down into the soil. Then you're just going to cover it up, and you're going to let a small part of the top part of the plant to stick out of the soil like that. Now let me just plant the rest. So now we finished planting all of them. The first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one is also here. Now what you want to do is you're going to take a watering can and then you water them. So we're just going to water just a bit for each plant. Now make sure you're going to plant the onions in a place that gets 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, because onions like sunlight a lot. Like, see, I planted it in a sunny spot. Now after 1 week, your onion should look something like this. It should be around this tall. They should all be around this height. And at this point, I know it has started growing, so you can just remove the weeds and just weed there. After 2 weeks, your plant should look something like this. Now at this time, you can transplant them. Make sure you take them out of the soil with all the roots, and then you can transplant them to where they now grow. For me, I'll just transplant them to a place with open soil, with open ground. You can also transplant them into a pot if you want. So I'm just going to I've picked this spot. So I'm just going to plant my onion here. And then again, make sure you water your plant after transplanting it. So make sure it's watered well. And that's how you plant onions. And after 3 months, your onion plants will be ready for harvesting. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the channel.